Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Mr. Dogboat333, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. This is a new mod. I haven't played this one before, but it's based off the Fallout universe, which I have played before. Used to do Fallout Fridays on the channel, and then they died. But I'm somewhat fond of the Fallout series. I'm not a huge fan. I've only played New Vegas and 4. New Vegas I liked a lot. 4 was okay. It's alright. I haven't tried playing any of the other games, but I have some frame of reference for Fallout, but not too much. But, I don't know, like, I've seen Oxhorn videos. I don't know if it's still acceptable to say that I watch Oxhorn videos. I know there's some sort of weird stuff. I don't know. But I haven't played Old War Blues at all, and I want to give it a shot. So go ahead and launch her up. I think we're gonna be looking at these guys, the Great North, because there are a couple different start options. It doesn't necessarily matter. I think we can select any of them, but I think we're going to go ahead and start with the Great North. The Great North is a land on the precipice of destiny itself, an untapped catalyst of empires waiting to rise, from the fragmented nobility of the Kingdom of Manitoba to the madness of the Canadian People's Front, or even the eerie winds of change that threatens to blow out from Calgary. So palpable tension that can be felt by who called home. As if things weren't already getting ready to heat up, to the south, more groups have appeared with unsavory ambitions. The Khan's odyssey to Wyoming, a newly Christian Montana expedition of the Brotherhood of Steel, the mysterious Enclave situated within MacArthur Air Force Base, and a self-proclaimed King of Roaches, all threaten to destroy the calm that once signified the region. So we are going to be playing in... Yeah, we're going to be playing in Montana, methinks. In fact, yeah, we're going to be starting as these guys. MacArthur. Sounds like it's going to be the most potentially interesting, at least. So here we are. We have a brief history over here. Under Colonel Santiago, MacArthur has grown from a refuge of Navarro remnants to an outpost of the Department of the Interior. Sending coal, uranium, and grain to Chicago, MacArthur has played a key role in the great work. Victory against the Midwest is at hand. But the increasing demands from Chicago created tensions with the entrenched First Families, who refused to sacrifice their own comforts for the greater good, and a generation of soldiers have grown up polluted by the beliefs of the Rockies. Can MacArthur navigate between the demands of a distant authority and locals who cannot see the big picture? Well, isn't that the question? So, here we are. We're starting off in, I think, roughly modern Montana. I forget exactly. So this is going to be like the parallel about here. Yeah, about Montana-ish area. Saying that's Washington. This is going to be Idaho over here. Yeah, this is Montana. This is the lake over there. I forget the name. Is that Kootenai? I forget. Might have to pull up a map real quick and figure that out for sure. Anyway, we're going to be playing on average Joe. I don't know if this is a good nation to be starting off with, because like I said, I've never played Old War Blues at all, much less on the channel. I don't know if I said on the channel, but this is my first time playing it at all. So it's going to be interesting, I think. And now my leg is cramping up. I don't know why it is, but that's okay. digging the music, by the way. It's a very, very nice, mellow music here. Got the Pip-Boy. Very nice. It's very... I like the re-graphicing of it. That's pretty cool. Regions... Bull's Demise, Land of Titans. So that's not it. Cascadia, that's not... Yeah, that's more Alaska. I figured as much at least. Big Circle, nope. Bull's Demise... None of these are relevant to us. That's okay, though. This is cool, by the way. I really got to say. Welcome, Ellen Santiago. That is neat. I love the aesthetic of this. Drummond, Missoula. Yeah, so... Western-ish Montana, I figured. MacArthur Air Force Base over there. Elena is over here. Great Falls. I know roughly where things are in Montana. Kalispell. Been to Kalispell before. What's it called? Glacier National Park's up there. I've been there before. Would recommend it if you haven't been there before. It's very nice. Drove through Libby as well. Because I have family over up this way in Idaho. So I visited them before. Yep. Okay, so this is going to be where the Panhandle is. Around here. I forget where Hagen is exactly, but yeah, I know. I gotta know where this place is. Heaven's Gate. Uh-oh. Is that the same Heaven's Gate I'm thinking of? I don't know if it is. Anyway, let's get to it. Got civilian workshop and arms workshops as well. So our infrastructure doing, it is, well, we can't go through here anyway, so I think we'll be okay. I'm sure it's alright. Let's do some stuff in Bozeman and some factories in Missoula as well. Oh, cool. We got a... Commanding officer will go Ellen Santiago. And generals will go with Daniel Carter. Very, very cool. Let's take a look at what we got. Do we have any unique decisions? We have a bottle cap economy. That's about it, though. Can manage bottle cap economy through these decisions. More can be unlocked through actions such as certain research requiring new nodes. So we're going a scavenging program, but we need 10k bottle caps. Or a lot of stuff here. Support from the Secretary of Interior. MacArthur led a fraction of the Chicago Enclave's power, but serves a vital role in the western outposts of the United States. The Colonel can always get more support, assuming they act in the best interest of the Secretary of the Interior. Very interesting. Sort of intro. Okay. Huh. Go east, young man, huh? So let's take this out. We are led by Ellen Santiago, Montana's mother. Colonel Santiago is a woman pulled in many directions, having made it through the loss of the rig and President Richardson. She's only taken on greater and greater responsibility through the years. She's answerable to the Secretary in Chicago, duty-bound to her faithful staff, entangled with the desires and ambitions of the first families, as well as be a proud mother. Balancing these many competing interests is a task many would buckle under, but the Colonel would like to think she's made of sterner stuff. The days to come will be her chance to prove it. Hello there, Simmons Shifty. How are ya? Nice to see ya. You have Go East, young man. Which gives us some not nice stuff. Although Colonel Santiago's helped develop Western Montana and brought law and order, MacArthur's research base cannot rival the bright lights of Chicago. It's one of the few scientists lamented. One of her few scientists lamented, actually. It feels like the visionaries of MacArthur spend their time relearning basic techniques like crop rotation instead of harnessing the power of the atom, or FEV, as they did out east. Doing fine, thanks. Glad to hear. Now, support from the Secretary of the Interior. MacArthur is but a fraction of Chicago Enclave's power, but serves a vital role as a Western outpost of the United States. The Colonel can always get more support, assuming they act in the best interests of the Secretary of the Interior. I think we heard that already. We should nuke Birmingham. If you mean England, I don't think England is built in. Yeah, no, England is not in this. If you mean Alabama, it looks like it already got nuked already, although future content get hyped. Huh. Hee. What if stuff's gonna pop up here? I don't know. I know nothing. Hey, DB, did Old War Blue... I do not know when it got... I think the most recent update was this stuff over here. If that existed already, then yes. Then no. But Nuke New England, basically the same thing. New England doesn't exist, though. I don't know. I've actually never played Old War Blues data. Hello, by the way. How are you? Let's check out research. We got... all this is... I don't know what any of this means. But it's interesting. We'll get warrior training. This will go for all the research doctrines, because I guess we still research doctrines in this mod. Interesting. Industry. We can do agriculture. That's going to be cool. Appeal to refugees. There's a lot of to this mod, actually. Wow. We'll do... we'll do work as needed. Let's check what we got over here. Oh boy. Oh wow. It's all very interesting. It's a great mod. We even did an NCR multi once with my pals. Oh wow, heck yeah. Sounds very cool. There's a lot to do though. Holy shit. My god. I don't know how to navigate any of this. Pet the buffer. Let me get... There we are. RP as generals and leaders fighting the Caesar. Beautiful. Incredible. Start rebuilding America today. Once there was a nation that held that all men were created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This nation was mauled in the Great War, but we in the Enclave will never stop fighting for the American people. I played the games that didn't have the Enclave in them at all, so I kind of know that the Enclave can be a little suspect, but Like, you know, like something with FEV, stuff like that. That's all I really know, though. But yeah. Well, I gotta up the speed, that's right. So this is gonna be a very much a test. These stormmongers. Okay, the raiders who take refuge just out of our border have sent us a message. Pay tribute or die, and then pay anyways. Lots of choices there, aren't there? And you know what? To keep us safe, I guess. Hey, you motherfuckers. You guys are just about... You know, we will not be pushed around by fucking Yellowstone. The fucking Park Service is going to try to push us around? Fuck that. No. Nah. Fucking rot purgers. A bunch of teenage girls. Purging. What is that shit? No, get out of here. We'll not be pushed around. Okay, we have caps. Tutorial. What do we got here? Income is primarily two sources. For minor countries, the majority of our caps come from flat income. Flat income is granted through economy law, focus, rewards, and decisions. You currently earn 12 caps from flat income. The second source of income is through economic nodes, covered later in the tutorial. 90 days, quarterly express... Officer Corps. It's gonna be in decisions, right? Yeah, there we are. So if you, okay, yeah. Continue. Cap systems can be viewed at a glance at the top bar, which will show your current offer of caps. When hovered over, give a more detailed breakdown of your income expenses, plus the modifiers applied to both. Primary expense, the cap system is military upkeep, which costs money. The more you have, the more each can start. Battalion costs. Currently cost. I cannot read what that says. Certain amount, 1,000 bottle caps. Some countries can adjust their army wages, increasing or decreasing the army costs and strengths. It says in economical law, and they have 140-day timeout between swaps. Fair enough. And then to the new stuff. Economic nodes are the cornerstone of income for large nations. Oh, I get it. It's like EU4. Yeah, okay. Low number between 1 and 10. What they can 9. Economic development. And I can sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Anyway. Okay. I don't really understand any of this so far. I might need to pause and do a look at a tutorial for Old War Blues. Although, what map modes? Tray nodes. So over here's a tray node. Looks like. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'll enable tooltips. I might need them, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. So I won't deny help. Future content, get hyped, hee. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to this, wow. I did not fully expect this coming in. I'm down for it, but... Many wastelanders knew America took a fatal blow in 2077. Its armies and people burning in nuclear fire. Most of them don't know the tale of the men and women who kept the dream alive in the darkness that followed. The Richardsons served America after the Great War, preserving the stream, protecting its citizens, whether or not they knew it. An enclave of the best and brightest who would keep the torch of freedom lit until it would burn again. They were close, too, you know. Alas, Richardson had a plan to save the wasteland, a weapon that would kill the super mutants and fair ghouls who held back recovery. Until it all fell apart. Nobody knew what happened to the rig. Brother to Steel Commando raid, remnants of the Master's army. Perhaps it was the Rangers, cloaking their hatred of America and their sweet lies of liberty. Certainly NZR had no problem pouring north with tribals, Brotherhood paladins, and others in tow. The Enclave killed many, but we had to leave. The chain of command, Disarray Santiago took off and led the fight east. Let us honor her. And how she worked to save America in the West. Took as many non-combatants as she could. Get some extra manpower there. She'll keep as much as we can get. It looks like. Yeah, very short focuses, it looks like. Okay, very interesting. Getting a lot of manpower stuff. Let's do from a base into a home. Once a string of bases across America connected the United States government together, and many of these held out until the fall of Navarro. These embers of patriotism were kindled by Santiago into new light, which shall guard the wastes while it burns. Interesting. So I think we can justify freely if we wanted to. I don't know how much would be a wise choice to start going after people now, but we could potentially. It might be a fun idea, for example, to go into Yellowstone off the bat, or well, the Stormmongers might be a bit more of a problem. I could see. I don't know actually though. So that's done. Very short focuses to start us off with. I think I'm okay with that, but it's something I gotta get used to. When the Enclave fled the West Coast after the fall of Navarro, some fought on. Patriots who didn't give up on America journeyed east by vertibird, truck, or by foot. Thundering guns battles echoed across the Great Plains as they carved out through the Brotherhood's despotism to reach Chicago. But Santiago and those who stayed, in the name of fighting a rearguard action, they stayed in Navarro. With support from the Secretary of the Interior, they acted as the western flank of the Enclave. Ghana was the president, but in his place was a land lightly touched by radiation, home to happy, healthy children. A land where old soldiers never died, they just faded away. For something odd to happen in the region. Over time, to survive, MacArthur began to trade with surrounding towns and ranches. His relationships followed trade. Soldiers turned into ranchers, medics into doctors. When Missoula asked for help against Heaven's Gate in 2268, she was protecting her retired veterans as much as she was of people in her town. Missoula's ranches now fed the depot. Why not? So Missoula's up here, right? Right. This is all very, very cool. I'm going to need to take some time to figure this out. And I'm not going to do it on your guys' time. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. But thank you so much for watching, gang. Like if you like, dislike if you didn't, leave in comments or feedback down in the comment section below. I read all the comments. Again, appreciate email feedback you might have for me. If you have any comments, feedback, leave in the comment section below. I hit the sub button or even the notification bell if you want to keep up to date with these uploads. And check out my various links down in the description box below, including the Twitch, which this was filmed live on. That is it for now, my friends. I thank you all for watching. My name has been Mr. Dogboat333. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye now.